शक्ति भरती है तुम्हारी day of the Sun of Knowledge, and we have the fortune of reading Baba's Avyakt Revision Course Murlis. Baba likes to speak in threes. He's remembered as Trimurti Shiva, the one with the three images, and he likes to speak in three in many different situations. And so again, it's three. Do you think Baba knew that this was going to be the day that we would gather together for a national retreat? And did he know that the topic you were going to choose would be the one he selected? Because today Baba's talking about the Brahman becoming the perfect angel, the perfect form, and then the deity. And so the three aspects, the Brahman, the angel, and the deity. Baba's described the angel stage in a lot of detail, things that you can practice, not just today, but every day. This is the Murli that Baba first spoke on the 21st of October, 2005. Who thinks they were there at that time? I know I was. Some. Fix a date for becoming complete and perfect, and be ever ready according to the time. Today, Bap Dada was seeing the three forms of all you children everywhere. Just as you remember the special three relationships with the Father, in the same way, Baba was pleased to see the three forms of you children. You know your three forms, do you not? At this time, all of you children are in the Brahman form. The last stage of Brahmins is the angelic stage, and the angels are then to become deities. The most special of all is this present Brahman life. Brahman life is invaluable. The speciality of Brahman life is purity. Purity is the reality of Brahman life. Purity is the personality of Brahman life. Purity is the mother of happiness and peace. To the extent that you have purity, accordingly, you will have happiness and peace in your life in a natural way. It will be your nature. The aim of pure souls is not to become deities from Brahmins, but first to become angels, and then for the angels to become deities. So Brahmins will become angels, and angels will become deities. Bap Dada is seeing these three forms of you children. Have your three forms come in front of all of you? Have they? You have already become Brahmins, and your aim now is to become angels. This is your aim, is it not? Is it? You definitely have to become angels. Check how many specialities of an angel are visible in your life. An angel means one who has no connection with this old world and old sanskars. The word for angel is farishta, and it rhymes with the word rishta, relationship. So farishta, the one who has no rishta, the angel who has no connection with the old world. An angel means not just to be double light at the time of problems, but to remain constantly double light in your thoughts, words, relationships, and connections, to be light. Do you like things that are light, or things that feel like a burden? What do you like? You like light things, do you not? An angel means to be loved by all and detached from all. Not just a few, but loved by all and detached from all. Not just loving, but to the extent that you are loving, you are accordingly detached. The sign of an angel is that you are loved by all. Whoever sees you, whoever you meet, whoever comes into a relationship or connection with you, will feel that you belong to them. Just as with the Father, everyone experiences him to belong to them. You have this experience, do you not? Similarly, an angel means everyone experiences you to belong to them. Let there be the feeling of belonging, because when you are light, this lightness makes you loved by everyone. Let the whole Brahman family feel that you belong to them. Let there not be any heaviness, because an angel means to be double light. Light in weight, no burden, light in form. An angel means to be unlimited in your thoughts, words, actions, relationships, and connections. Let there be no limitation. Everyone is mine, and I belong to everyone. Where there is a greater feeling of belonging, there is lightness. Lightness in sanskaras too. So check, to what percentage have you reached the angelic stage? Do you know how to check? You have become checkers, and you have also become makers. Congratulations. Bapdada's pure desire is that now, seeing the time, those who consider themselves to be Maharathis should have a stage of 95%. It should be this, should it not? Someone said he would have 98%. Congratulations. Eat gulab jamun. In Hindi they say, mukh mein gulab. A rose in your mouth, but Baba's calling it gulab jamun. Who knows what a gulab jamun is? No, there are some who don't know. Who doesn't know what a gulab jamun is? Very sweet, very delicious. It's like a round pudding. So, Eat a gulab jamun because you can see and you also know that you definitely have to become that. Not a gulab jamun. Angel. 98%. It is not that you will become that. You have to become that. I will become that. It will happen. We will see about it. I will try. Now change this language. Whatever thoughts you have, check what percentage of faith and success you have. Now intensify your speed of checking. First of all, check and then act. It should not be that whatever thoughts you have, whatever words you speak, whatever happened in your relationships and connections, they're okay. No. You know how much checking is done for those who are VVIPs, do you not? Baba's children are VVIPs. Very, very, very innocent persons. Importance in the world is whatever it is. But innocence in Brahman life means purity. So very, very, very pure souls. Everything is first checked, then they take a step. So now, it will not do to check after 2 hours or 4 hours. First check, and then take a step. Because you are the VVIPs in this world drama. Those who are VIPs of today are those for just one birth, and that too for only a short time. Whereas you Brahmins, who are to become Brahmins, are VVIPs, and you can put as many V's as you want. Just continue to put a V in front of yourself. You must have seen your own images that are worshipped. Okay? You may not have seen the temples, but you have seen the photos. They have so much value even now. They build such big, big temples, although your pictures are only 3 feet. So there is so much value for you. There is value given to even your non-living images. There is value for them, is there not? There are so many cues to have a glimpse of your images. When you drive from Abu to Ahmedabad, you can take different routes, and on one route you come to the Ambaji temple, the temple of the mother. And I used to see big, big crowds there at one point. And now what they've done, they've created those lines, like you have at immigration. So it's like 10 of those lines. And I've not seen it, but the person driving was telling me that when it's the season, there's a specific season when they worship the Devis, the goddesses, that line is packed, and it's a very long line, twice the size of this marquee. So that's the sort of numbers that stand in queue just to have a glimpse of the image of the goddess. So there are so many queues to have a glimpse of your images. You are such VVIPs in the living form. So check before taking a step. If you check after doing something, that step has been taken. That step will not come back into your hands. On the path of ignorance too, they say, do something after carefully considering everything. Don't think about it after doing it. First think and then act. So remain seated on your seat of self-respect. When you stay in your position, there cannot be opposition. They may be opposing you, but you won't feel it. Maya's opposition is there when you do not stay in your position. Baba's using these English words, opposition, position. So now Bab Dada has a question. Everyone's aim is to become complete and perfect. Is this your aim? Or do you only want to become this a little bit? Yeah, it's a nice idea to become an angel, but I'm not really sure that I can do it. So Baba won't accept weak thoughts like that. So Baba's asking again, is this your aim? If it is everyone's aim, then raise your hands. Slowly, slowly. You want to become complete? It is good. Another question? By when? You ask people this question, do you not? Teachers also ask students this question. What is your aim? So today, Bab Dada is especially asking you teachers. Those with 30 years in Gyan are sitting here. So let those with 30 years get together tomorrow and make a program. You have many meetings. October was always the first meeting with Baba of the season, and Dadi Prakash Mani always made sure that it was a time specifically for people from abroad, double foreigners, and that system, Muni Ben has continued with that. So Bab Dada continues to see that you have meetings and sittings, and again, meetings and sittings. However, now have a meeting about when you will become complete. You fix dates for all other functions. You have such and such a program on this date. So is there not a date fixed for this? Tell Baba how many more years you want. Why? Why is Bab Dada asking you this? It was 2005, so we've had 20 years after that. So nobody asked Baba for 20 years more, but it's in drama, it's happened. So now at this moment, how many more years do we need to become complete? So, why is Bab Dada asking you this? Because nature is asking the Father when it should carry out destruction. The glaciers melting is absolutely rampant. A whole village in Switzerland was wiped out because a huge glacier fell. They were expecting it was gradually coming to water, slowly, slowly, And so they evacuated the village that was in the path, and the village had been there for hundreds of years, and now the glacier was melting. And so the livestock, you saw a photograph of the cows being carried by the crane. But then when it actually happened, it happened very suddenly. So first it was slow, then it all fell. The mountain fell, the rocks fell, everything fell. So it was good everything was out of the way. But the water reached the next village, and so they were wondering whether they'd have to evacuate that village too. So geography, the map, is changing very quickly. They thought it would take quite a long time. It didn't. It took weeks. Nature is asking the Father when it should carry out destruction. So what should Bap Dada reply? Bap Dada would only ask, you children, would he not? By when? Today's special topic is, by when? Double foreigners are sitting here, and so you will make double effort, will you not? Perform wonders. Foreigners become an example. That is all. Become complete and perfect in front of the Brahman family and the world. To become full of all the powers and all the virtues is to become perfect. A short, simple definition. Full of all the powers and the virtues. That is completion. We have many workshops on these topics, but I'm not sure we've been able to define it as succinctly as Baba has. All of you have to become perfect in all four: thoughts, words, relationships, and connections. If you remain weak in any of the four, you would not then be said to be perfect. You remember the four things, do you not? Thoughts, words, relationships, and connections. Actions are included in this. In any relationship, it's not just thoughts and words, it's give and take, relationship, action. In all four things, let it not be that you are fine in your thoughts and words, but a little lacking in your relationships and connections. You were told that whoever you go in front of, whoever you have a connection with, let them experience that you belong to them. You feel a right over someone you feel belongs to you. You don't have that much lightness with others. You feel a little heavy with them, but there is lightness with those you feel belong to you. So be light with everyone. Let it not be that you are light with just those from your own zone or your own center. No. If you are light in only your own zone or your own center, then how would you become a world king? You can then neither become a world benefactor nor a world king. A king doesn't just mean someone who sits on a throne. In a kingdom, even its royal family have a right to the kingdom. So, not just sitting on the throne, but the one who has been the bestower, the donor, the giver. So you will give a response to this question. By when will you not? Will you have a meeting? Have a meeting and finalize this. Is this okay? Are all of you all right? Do you feel enthusiastic about having to do this? And definitely becoming this? Bap Dada is giving you zeal and enthusiasm. Is there a difference, zeal and enthusiasm? If you think about soda or Coca-Cola, when you pour it into a glass, there's a lot of fizz at the top. That's zeal. When there's something special happening, then at that moment there's a lot of zeal. But that which is constant is enthusiasm. So yesterday also Baba said, go into solitude, introversion, if you want to experience enthusiasm. So that's quiet, it's inside, and it circles around God. But zeal is the fizz when there's excitement, and that lasts just for a short time and will disappear. For the enthusiasm, you have to maintain it for all time. When Maya sees that you have zeal and enthusiasm, she does something or other, because even her final moments are now close. So she also uses all of her weapons and gives you such sustenance that you don't even know that it's Maya's sustenance, or whether they are Maya's directions or the Father's. You're in a comfort zone, you create comfort for yourself. And is it really what Baba wants? Is it really what Baba has directed? Or is it Maya that's making you feel very comfortable? And so, it's fine, I can carry on like this. You mix up these, the Father's directions and Maya's directions. You mix them up. The main obstruction in your becoming angels and in your efforts are in two words that are common. They're not difficult. Everyone also uses them often. What are they? I and mine. Bap Dada told you a very easy way for this earlier too, to change this I and mine. Do you remember it? Look, when you use the word I, put in front of you at that time, I am a soul. As soon as you say the word I, bring the form of a soul in front of you. Do not use the word I just like that, but I, a soul. Bring this into your awareness in a natural way. After using the word I, always add soul. I, a soul. When you use the word mine, then first say, my Baba. My handkerchief, my sari, my this. Use the word I, and a soul comes in front of you. Make this your nature and natural. It is easy, is it not? Or is it difficult? You know, I am a soul. It is just at that time you don't believe it. You know it 100%, and you accept it to but you accept it to a percentage. Since body consciousness is natural, do you need to think that you are a body? You remember it naturally, do you not? So the word I first comes in your thoughts before it reaches your lips, does it not? So even when the word I comes into your thoughts, let the form of a soul instantly come in front of you. Is it not easy to practice this? Do not just say I, but also say soul with it. It will then become firm. It is firm, is it not? You will do this even if someone calls another person by name. I am a soul. The world of souls is Bapdada. The sanskars of a soul are to be a Brahmin becoming an angel, and an angel becoming a deity. So what will you do? This is drill for your mind. But according to the present time, according to the present moment, time is going fast. Nature is ever ready. It is just waiting for its orders. Time of the drama will give orders, will it not? If those who are carrying out establishment are not ever ready, would there be annihilation after destruction? Would there be annihilation? Or is the establishment going to take place after destruction? So those who have become instruments for establishment have to become ever ready now according to the time. This is what Bapdada wants to see. Father Brahma became Arjuna. He became an example, did he not? So what will those who follow Father Brahma in this way become? Look at yourself and also see the time. Bapdada has already told you previously that at the present time, all of you Brahman souls who are to become angels have to have the consciousness of being an instrument and also have feelings of humility. You have to underline both of these words. By doing this, the I of body consciousness will end. The consciousness of mine will also end. I am an instrument with a humble nature. The more humble you become, the more respect you will receive, because those who are humble become loved by all. And when you are loved, you automatically receive respect. So an instrument with humility and also good wishes. When there are the two things, pure feelings and good wishes, you are an instrument and humble, and you have good wishes and pure feelings for everyone. No matter what someone may be like, your being an instrument with humility and good wishes will create such an atmosphere, the other person will change through your vibrations. Some children have a heart-to-heart conversation and say, I had good wishes for a month, and yet that one hasn't changed at all. Baba's very patient with us, but we get impatient with others. They then become tired and disheartened. Now the poor, helpless person's attitude and vision are stone-like. And so, of course, it will take some time. Okay, say for instance that one doesn't change. In that case, at least keep yourself okay. At least stay in your own position. Why do you become disheartened? Do not become disheartened. Okay, that one is not changing, but together with that, you must not allow yourself to change. In that case, to become disheartened means that that one was more powerful and he changed you. Why do you leave the seat of your self-respect? Let no waste thoughts arise such as why, who, what, if, but. As soon as you say why, what happens? As soon as you say why, you open the door to waste thoughts. That door then closes with great difficulty. Therefore, do not think about why. Be merciful and continue to give vibrations. Why do you leave your seat and become disheartened? Remember that you mustn't come down from your position, because there would then be a lot of opposition. There will be opposition from people. That's it. Other people opposing you. Plenty more things. So Baba's saying there will be opposition from nature and sanskaras. There will be opposition in ideas. This is why you have to stay in your position. So what will all of you do tomorrow? Do you remember? Baba loves you, and so he thinks that all of you should become equal to Father Brahma. Was there no opposition in front of the Father? Was there no, Baba's repeating it, was there no opposition in front of Father Brahma? There was opposition from Maya, from souls, and also from nature. But did Father Brahma leave his position? Nature, Baba also faced health issues. He didn't, did he? That was how he became an angel, was it not? Now move along while considering one another, and also while considering one another and also yourselves to be angels. I am an angel, all are angels. Neither do I have any connection with the old world and old sanskars, nor do any of these Brahmins. All of that is finished. Look at everyone with a vision. This one is an angel, this one is an angel, this one is an angel. Spread this atmosphere. So they've done that. Then, now, become full of all the powers and give souls of the world such powerful rays for a minute, so that the vibrations of your powers spread throughout the whole world. Should we have a minute of silence? So, to all of you Brahman children everywhere who are to become angels, to those who always check and change themselves with the realization of the self, to the obedient children who follow Father Brahma, to the angelic souls who do service and make effort whilst remaining constantly double light, to the Master Almighty Authority children who remain constantly seated on the seat of their position, thereby finish all opposition, to the children who are close and to experience the practical fruit of the confluence age, Baptada's love, remembrance and namaste. Within one paragraph, Baba gave us many, many titles. How many of those titles do you remember? Lots and lots and lots. Every phrase was a blessing. And another blessing. May you be a well-wisher for everyone and also have positive thoughts for yourself, and thereby bring the time of revelation close. The basis of success in the service you do is to have an attitude of good wishes, because this attitude of yours will increase the power in others to imbibe and to want to find out more. Service done with words in this way will easily be successful. A soul who has positive thoughts for the self will always be Maya-proof, and will also become immune to imbibing anyone's weaknesses or being attracted to any person or possession. When you put both of these blessings into your practical life, the time for revelation will come. Positive thoughts for yourself and then for others too. Slogan: surrender even your thoughts, and all weaknesses will automatically leave you. What are the thoughts Baba wants me to have? Not just my thoughts, but the thoughts that Baba wants me to have and other thoughts finish. So surrender your thoughts and weaknesses will leave you. Something more. And it's the month of June starting today, and so a new topic for the Avyakt signal. I'm not surprised that this is the topic, because it's been coming up in the Sakar Murlis so often. Practice being in the stage of soul consciousness. Be introverted. In order to experience God's love, increase the practice of being introverted, detached from your body, and remain stable in the soul conscious stage. Constantly stay in the cave of introversion, and you will continue to go beyond the atmosphere of the soul world. You will not be affected by the atmosphere. When two come together, or many come together, each one is influencing the other with vibrations. So which is more powerful, positive vibrations or negative vibrations? Positive are more powerful, but at the moment it's the season for negativity. So gravity is moving downwards, so that feels more powerful, even if it's not. But if I stay with Baba and have nothing but powerful thoughts, that's going to change the atmosphere. Let's have a few moments of silence just to reflect. And I'd like to take up a couple of things. Om Shanti. Baba's actually taken up the whole topic for the retreat, but also specifically for 10 o'clock. And so between now and whenever we come together, 10:30, just keep that image that Baba has given of the angel. And before Baba described the angelic stage, Baba spoke in detail about the stage of purity and the result of purity. Baba gave many, many different aspects of that. Purity is reality, the truth. Purity is personality. Purity is the mother of peace and happiness. So experiment with all those ideas, feel them. But also then, Baba spoke about the angel. Double light, so light that nothing brings you down. When you've got those gas balloons, they don't come down, they fly, they go up above. And it's interesting, those very big balloons in which people go up in baskets, there's heavy people in it, and yet, because there's so much hot air, literally, that the balloon is able to fly from here to there and even be maneuvered. So can I fly? Can there be the heat of yoga, the yoga of love, that can carry me up and make me fly, so that the things down here don't bother me? I'm not troubled by any of those things. And so Baba reminding us that we are VIPs. So check. If you're checking afterwards, it's too late. But check before. And if in your checking you find that things are not quite comfortable, then you change it. So not just checking, but also changing and becoming the maker. What is it that I wish to be? What is my aim? What is my goal? And if I keep that in front of me very clearly, then with Baba's help, I'll definitely get there. I on my own might not make it, but with Baba, with me, no problem, it's easy. And here's Baba even saying, hand over your thoughts. And so what sort of thoughts can make me fly? Let me keep those and none other. There are 1,000 thoughts that will bring you down, but one thought that can take you up. And so if you remember the morning Murli, the Avyakt signal, the slogan, the blessings, everything, then all those thoughts can help you fly, and the negativity around you won't impact you. But when you're flying, others see you light, and they want to be able to do the same. How come we're in the same situation as you, but you're smiling and you're flying, and I feel stuck? And so the practical proof, the example that can bring souls to Baba is your life. And it's interesting today, Baba didn't want to use the word action. Check and change your thoughts and words, but actions get translated into connections. So check your relationships and your actions and make sure everything is okay in all four. What's the percentage Baba wants for us? 95%. Some brave soul said 98, but Baba said 95. So, am I 90% near to my goal? Yes, no? Yes. It's all individual. So we can't speak for anyone else, but can I say for myself that before Madhuban season, I want to get to 95%. That's still a few months to go, so still enough time to make effort. But let me have that aim. Madhuban season, this time I will experience in my perfect form. So the preparation is before. Don't wait to get to Madhuban to experience the perfect form, but experiment with it now and let it happen now, so that that is the gift you bring to Madhuban. People very often bring gifts to Madhuban and they leave with many more gifts that Madhuban has given. Some people have to get a new suitcase. Madhuban gives so many physical gifts, not just spiritual gifts. But what will I take to Madhuban this year? Can it be my perfect state, my angelic state? So just experiment with today's Murli. I know today's day is also a day for many preparations and actions, but that's fine. If you work in your angelic costume, things will happen accurately and beautifully, and you won't get tired. Work with your physical form, and it's heavy duty, because this is heavy. Your costume of light is literally light, and so it has no weight at all. So yes, I'm here in the physical dimension, but in my mind, I'm wearing my spiritual costume of light. Baba calls it the sparkling costume. So I'm wearing the sparkling costume of light, and I do whatever it is I need to do. But at the end of the day, I'll still be smiling and not exhausted. So beautiful Murli for the closure of this retreat, telling us very clearly what our aim is and how to get there. I and mine, change the words from I to I the soul, and mine, my Baba. Baba is my world. And so a very lovely definition of how to change from I and my to the spiritual I and my. Murli was very, very clear, very specific. Sometimes there are a few queries about what did Baba actually mean. But today, so clear that Baba was telling us exactly what's happening. But can you imagine nature telling Baba, why aren't these guys hurrying up? I want to change. I'm sure nature itself, totally out of harmony, doesn't like it like this. And so nature is asking for change. Never mind people asking God, when will this suffering end? But nature asking, when will I change? I don't want to carry on like this. All the sorrow we've given to nature has accumulated, and now it's all coming back to us. And so dealing with all of that means I have to be up above. If I'm here, I'll see problems and more problems. I'll see all sorts of reasons to be unhappy. But if I'm up above, I'll see that it's part of the drama that's coming to its end, and I'll help Baba in moving to my destination so that then nature can do its job, so that harmony can return back into the world. When everything's in harmony, everything's in sync, it's beautiful. Your body, when your body is in sync, everything working in harmony, you feel strong and healthy. And when there's even one tiny little nerve, how big are the nerves? Very tiny. But if even one little tiny nerve is out of place for whatever reason, it's painful. And the pain impacts your whole body system, not just one part of it. But the body is interconnected and soul is connected with body. And so let me really be the one who's able to purify matter, purify this with Baba's help, so that this returns to harmony and nature returns to harmony also. But it will happen when people return to harmony, inside and out there. What is the biggest factor for disharmony inside? When my feelings and my conscience are at war with each other. My feelings are pulling me in one direction, and my conscience is saying something else. And if I don't know how to sort out my feelings and align them with my conscience, it's very uncomfortable. So the discomfort inside generates discontent, and discontent inside creates conflict outside. I'm not suppressing my feelings, but I'm recognizing that it's not useful to have the feelings that are pulling me in the wrong direction. And so with Gyan, with love, with power from Baba, I transform those feelings. So today Baba is saying that you can't change anyone else, and if they're not changing, well, at least they shouldn't change you from your high stage in which you're fine. Otherwise they're influencing you and you're going down. Your connection with them should be such that you're lifting them up. But okay, if you don't have the strength to do that at the moment, let it be okay for now, sort it out later. But at least they shouldn't influence you to pull you down. And so Baba giving us very practical visions of what it is we need to do. So just keep reflecting on the Murli and experimenting with it. Let's have a moment of silence again. Actually, we can have a song.
Journey awakens within when songs of remembrance begin. The child of the Father is lost strings of attachment draw masters right under the spell. The strings of attachment draw masters right under the spell. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Wearing the armor of light with the weapons of knowledge, the guards of attention await. The last bugle's blown at the gate, and spiritual warriors with hearts full of courage won't hide. Your guaranteed victories, tribute with God by your side. Your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister, for beautiful class. Just a few announcements. A reminder to be back in the hall promptly at 10 o'clock.